Hi, friends. Phoebe Trotman here. Wow, it's a year. It's a year. It's a year. So last July, I released the first book in the Never Quit on a Bad Day book series, and it has been an incredible year. I want to say a massive thank you to the contributors of the first book, as well as the second book came out in May. Massive thank you to the contributors for sharing their incredible stories of resilience. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you, the community, and just how much support you have shown my way in terms of this book series, and just how, and sharing your reviews and feedback. It truly inspires me and fuels me. And I've been thinking a lot about Never Quit on a Bad Day. And one of the things I realized over this last year is really and truly that never quit on a bad day, depending on the season, depending on the day, it can mean different things to different people. I think back to Never Quit on a Bad Day when I was in the first book, I share a business building story in that short season when there were multiple times where I wanted to quit. I think back over my career as an athlete in terms of soccer, and there are times where it was really challenging. In this recent book that I released, I share, a challenging defining time in my soccer journey when I was really devastated. And there were other times along my journey that I was frustrated, maybe not to the point where I wanted to quit the sport, but where I was really having a tough time. And I think about Never Quit on a Bad Day. And right now I share a little bit about it in this second book, but I'm going through a really challenging time family-wise, and I'm grateful for it, to have the opportunity and the time. However, it is challenging, and I'm having to remind myself every single day, never quit. However, it means something different right now. It means to me, never quitting on certain goals I have in life, and still doing those, and still showing up as the person that I'm, supposed to be, still showing up in kindness, even on really tough days when I am frustrated and exhausted, if you will. And so one of the things that I thought would be interesting to do is to look to you guys and to find out, what does never quit on a bad day mean to you in this season? And so I'm going to be sharing, I've been asking people, what does never quit on a bad day mean to you? And one of the things that's been so interesting in hearing, what does never quit on a bad day mean to different people, again, being in different seasons in their life. And then I also ask them, what do they do to push through tough times? Because I want to continue to learn and grow, especially going through some of the challenging times that I'm going through right now. It's a reminder of some of the things to do to push through. So I encourage you to join us for this month of, anniversary of the first book, and just check out these videos that I'm going to be sharing over this month of people who I've just connected with and asked them these questions. And I want to encourage you to think about, what does never quit on a bad day mean to you? And what do you do to push through tough times? And if you're open to it, I'd love to hear from you. Share your video. You can tag us in it. You can send it to me and we may repost it. But let's create a wave of encouragement this month and throughout the seasons ahead of, what does never quit on a bad day mean to you? And most importantly, what do you do to push through those tough times? So keep shining. Thank you again for all your support. I appreciate you. And always remember, never quit on a bad day.
Hey, so I have to tell you something really quick. Y'all have got to go get this book that I just finished reading called Never Quit on a Bad Day. I was going to show it to you, but of course I left it in my car, and I just had to tell you this real quick. So I have a friend, she's a famous friend. Her name is Phoebe Trotman. Phoebe, not like the Phoebe on Friends. It's Phebe Trotman. And you have got to go get this book. So it's called Never Quit on a Bad Day. Because you know what? If you are trying to work out, if you are trying to eat right, if you are trying to build a business, if you are trying to build a community, even if you're just trying to form a new habit, you're going to have bad days when you go, you know what? It's not okay to just sit there and have a good old-fashioned come apart and quit. We don't get to do that. We get to keep going. And so this book is going to be your encouragement to never quit on a bad day. You got to go get it. Hurry.
Okay, the two key takeaways for me from Phoebe's incredible book and her incredible team of contributors. The first one would be to be consistent in whatever it is that you're doing in your life. As human beings, we all have patterns of behavior, and we're all allowed an off day. but it's making sure that that off day doesn't become a new pattern of behavior and it just becomes a hiccup in whatever it is that you're going through. And to know that it's okay and that you just have to find a way to get back up and keep going. And the second one would be to reflect. We all have to constantly reflect on the people that are around us, the decisions that we make, and that's how we push new boundaries and grow. So yeah, two key things, consistency and self-reflection.
I'll sit here with my quick honest review of this book, Never Quit on a Bad Day. Now this is the athlete's version. I know there's also another one that I believe it was for entrepreneurs. And so this one is all about different athletes. What I love about this book is that it's quick, short stories. So each chapter focuses on one athlete in this book. It tells their story. It gives some reflections on resilience. It also has a QR code that you can scan so you can get a motivating message from the athlete. So I just really love this. The author, Phoebe Trotman, she is an athlete herself, and she's done a really excellent job with this book. So if you want a great motivator, this is a good one to pick up. So we really enjoy it.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia Budd. And I'm very grateful that I got to share a little bit about my story with you all. When I got asked to contribute to this book and I saw the title, I knew I wanted to share and talk about some of the things that I've been through. And it actually got me thinking and reflecting on my career and the times, the hard times, the bad times, and if I had quit, what wouldn't have happened for me. I can honestly say that my greatest successes came after some of those hardships. And if there's a message of encouragement for any of you guys, keep moving forward, never quit, period. But persevere and see what comes out of it, because it is always darkest before dawn.
I wanted to just chat with you for a minute. I've read so many books that were compilations of many different authors, and I recently read and Never Quit on a Bad Day, written by my great friend Phoebe Trotman. And what I loved about this book is the fact that it comes alive. After each chapter, after each person or couple that has delivered their message to you in words, you get to see them in video. And that is unique about this book. And I hope you pick up a copy of this book and read it for yourself and meet these people and get the most out of it to never quit on a bad day.
Never quit on a bad day. Happy anniversary! Phoebe, you are changing lives with every book you write. You're changing mine, and I want to say congratulations. Happy anniversary. Never quit on a bad day.
Best of luck, and remember, never quit on a bad day.